Turn up.
What's
Ladies,
happening?
we're on Boss Up
Hey.
Podcast, episode number 9.
Yes.
Yes.
That is so
9.
crazy.
Gosh.
Can you believe it?
No.
9 episodes in.
That's
We are
insane.
doing the
Wow.
day thing.
So she's still alive. You survived a teenage party. How did that go?
Listen, I had to go get me some Botox, you know. There were too many girls up in this house.
What
like,
in the world?
Let me fuckerize you 1 second, all right? Because I ain't ready to be a grandma. You just gonna need to, like, you know, slow your roll because my
Can't
kid
hear you,
just
Elise.
turned 13. I mean, I don't know to give him a box of condoms or how to talk with Jesus. I mean, I don't know.
They thought you were the coolest mom ever, I bet.
Yes,
huh?
I'm sure. I'm sorry we couldn't make it.
I know.
We missed you.
I know.
But yeah, you know, I mean, he did. It's crazy because, like, they're all taller than me, so they think I'm, like, you know, their friends. And I'm like, no, I'm the mom. Let's just pump your brakes and still respect that I'm the mom.
Were they all trying to hug you like, hi, Mom?
Your mom is so cool.
Yes. 'Cause I remember when my son, he was when he was playing basketball, he had to be like 13, 14. And he was like, can you please not drop me off anymore? And I'm like, but why, baby? I want to watch you. No, Mom. Because the minute I showed up, obviously my last name is Mena, but, you know, his last name is Marshall. And the minute I would show up, they would be like, hi, Miss Marshall. And I'm like, hi. Go away, you little hormone.
Back it up.
Yeah,
6 feet
so-
distance.
Yeah. So I can relate to those days.
So now's that time where, you know, it happens. Anything and everything that you see on social media, their friends can see.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Before I put anything on Snapchat, I'm like, hold on, my son's gonna be seeing this. Should I not post this? So that's like a good reminder of, like,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
You
Noted.
do that.
Yeah,
With
when you have
boys,
have teenagers, yeah.
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 My daughter always says that, Mom, why you got that? You on the baby? So I'm like, I was on a beach. It's okay. Just relax.
It's okay.
No, my daughter's still the same way. If we're in a grocery store or someone's looking at my butt, she'll stand behind me like, Mom, you looking at your butt?
It's so funny how protective they get, you know? I mean,
Yes.
it just cracks me up. And it's funny, though, because, like, with Andrew, I've always been, I mean, I don't know if it's a Central America thing, European, whatever you want to call it, but we're okay with G-strings. We're okay with, you know, like,
Tangas.
Nudity.
nothing, you know? And people's like, oh, you should have been, you know, like, if you could walk around naked, you could. And I'm like,
Basically.
I'm okay with that. And my son kind of grew up with that, you know what I mean? I never
My kids
deprived.
still do.
So when his friends would come over, he'll be like,
Yeah.
what is your
I
mom
mean,
doing?
it's hard. It's hard because, like, I'm like that too. Like, I still walk around like half naked. My husband's like, you ain't gonna put no clothes on. Your kids there. I'm like,
No.
they
I'm
fine.
used to it.
They seen it
And
since they
to
came.
them it's so
They seen
normal.
it. They seen it since they came out of me.
Yep.
They know what they know
Oh
what
no,
it is.
they call me naked woman. They like, my mom the naked woman. If you come over, they tell all their friends, their girlfriend, if you come over here, you're guaranteed you're probably gonna see
Yeah, see
my
something.
mom. Sorry, she's the naked lady. So
Like,
With
my
my
older
son,
son-
he would be like, your mom, did you see what your mom is wearing? And he'd be like, yeah, why? Your mom don't wear it? No, my mom don't wear it.
but their mom don't never mind. I was gonna say, do their mom look like never mind.
Is your mom's bossed up? That is the question.
No, there could be some people are bossed up, they just not as fit yet.
Their
but
bodies
they
ain't
hit
bossed up. That's
Yeah.
just the difference.
Yeah.
But if they hit you up, they could get that
Them
body
right.
right.
And, you know,
We could get them
we
right.
can get them right. And then we send them to you to get the, you know, the other part.
Yes, you glam them up.
Hair,
Then they got it
makeup
all
in.
done. It's just, you know, it's a choice. I always say, you know, I know we all have a lot going on our plates and whatever, life, kids, jobs,
You make
whatever.
time for
but you
it.
have to make the time.
No
The time is not
excuses.
going to make itself.
Nope.
Definitely. Yeah.
So,
And time is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
So I only look good when I do go. Okay.
yeah,
Like-
but
Huh.
I mean, yeah, our kids got some hot moms. You know?
yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
It's a hot girl summer. It's a hot mom year.
Exactly.
I know, poor things, they do suffer though. I mean, you know, and I know your son is into, you know, football and the boxing and all of that.
Yeah, when I
And
go to his
even the
football,
coaches be
when I go to
checking
his
us
football
out.
games, he's like, Mom, because he's 18, so he's grown. Like, and all his friends is like,
Oh man.
even the little one, all of
my daughter.
his friends follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, all my
But-
daughters.
But not
friends.
the boys, the girls, because
Yeah.
all of them are like, oh my God, your mom's on this or that. And, you know, they just love, they book me for, like, my son brings me all the clients.
Yeah,
Like,
awesome.
they all want me
Yeah.
for their birthday party, hair, makeup, and their mom,
Love
you know,
it.
so I'm like, okay, yeah, they all love me. They'll be like, Auntie Alicia, like, I adopt all the little girls and do their hair and makeup and stuff. So
That's
yeah, I love
nice.
it.
That
That's
is
so
awesome.
cute.
We do
Yeah.
set the bar pretty high for them. You know, my son works for Geico now. He's been there for a while. And, you know, he always tells them like, oh, my mom is a personal trainer, you know, and like I've had some, you know, some people call me, not many come through. But the other day it was kind of funny though, because, you know, he became single and girls be checking him out, you know, so it's funny how I have set up a standard for him, you know, where I put the bar where you can call yourself and healthy, you know, and this girl
Yeah.
came up to him at the gym and she's like, you know, I think you're kind of cute. Can I have your number? And I'm like,
Ooh,
the girl did that? Like,
That's
she's
pretty
got some-
bold.
Yeah.
go horns.
And so he's like, yeah. And I
They
was
got
like,
balls nowadays. These girls.
yes, yes.
Yeah, they
I
don't
was,
wait for
in
you.
I was in Chick-fil-A in the drive-thru, and my son was in the passenger seat, and I was ordering food, and she was like, "Is that your son?" And I'm like, and he's like, she's like, "He's cute." Like,
Damn.
I just
Straight
said Chick-fil-A gave him my food. She tried to holler at my son. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Do you see that I'm sitting right here?
But do
Get
you
that
guys?
behind that window, okay?
Do you guys think, because you guys have sons, do you guys like set the bar for them? Like, I feel like as for boys, they look kind of,
People like their mom.
they look for a girl like their mom.
Yeah.
And I feel like my son's first girlfriend, he's like, Mom, because she didn't end up being loyal, broke his heart. And he's like, I want to, he's like, Mom, there's no loyal girls out there like you. You're so loyal. You're so like,
That's
you know,
awesome.
and I'm like, you ain't gonna find that right now. He was 17, 16. I'm like, you ain't gonna find that.
No,
But,
we're
you know,
30.
they definitely look for
girls.
somebody that's similar to their mom, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
I truly believe so. And you know, that's what the story that I was telling you. You know, when I said, you know, he's like, oh, she asked me for my phone number, and I said, was she cute? And he's like, yeah, I mean, she's working out, but she's not fit. And I'm like, I knew it.
Yeah.
So it's just funny though, because they do look at that. You know, we are setting up that bar. And I love that. You know, I want you to look for
Yes.
a hardworking woman. I want you to look for an independent woman. You know,
Absolutely.
like someone that is going to be your partner, not someone that is just gonna
Mooch
hop
off
on
of
your
you.
wagon and
Right.
just, you know, look at you like you gotta support me kind of bullshit.
Same level.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's pretty cool.
And the thing is, if our kids find someone that's in fitness, their mind is going to be right. They're not going to be going through these emotional roller coasters. They're going to have all these hormones going out of whack. So we're actually setting the bar high to make sure that our kids find a good woman. You know, that's going to take
That's the same.
If they're not taking care of themselves, they're not going to take care of the man. I mean, come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
And I agree in that. I feel like because both of my kids are so like sports driven, and when you're like in sports, like my son is so dedicated to boxing. He does it like he trains like 6 days out of the week, and he's like that comes first. He has to train and he has to box. And I feel like if you find a girl that's in sports or she cares about fitness and cares about her body, like, because before fight, he's like, Mom, I can't eat that. Like, I'm cutting weight. I got to do this. Like, he's all about it, and he's 14. So like, you know, when you instill that in them and they have that in them, that's kind of what they, you know, they're probably attracted to more somebody that's kind of on the same page.
They can relate to that discipline.
Yeah.
Because if they meet somebody and that person's sloppy, they're eating like shit,
Right.
then guess what? It's like, that's not really attractive because then
They're not,
relate.
yeah.
And you're not going to help them get to that next level because it's all about that next level.
Yes.
Exactly.
We never hit
Especially,
that level.
see, your boys got it bad because they looking at every girl like, you don't look like my mama.
You don't look like my mom. So don't know.
No, that's no.
That's gonna be a hard. That's gonna be a hard one.
Raise it up, raise it up, raise it up.
Yes.
Raise the
You gotta raise
bar.
that bar. Don't settle. They cannot
That's
settle.
right.
And that's the thing is, we lead by example. If we don't settle as moms, as women, as bosses, then we're
Right.
teaching our kids not to settle.
That's it.
Because
Exactly.
they don't do what we say, they do what we do.
Or
That's
what we
true.
say you have to do. Like Andrew says, my son always says, like, you never gave me a choice. No options. It was do it and that's it. And let's
Do it or die.
pretty much.
Well,
So-
every kid is different. So, I mean, that sounds great, but every kid is different. So, you,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
yes, you try. We try, but some of them just going to do what they want to do until it's time to get back on track. So,
How do you think your daughter feels about like having to follow your roles?
well, I feel like my,
'Cause we boy moms, so we don't.
We don't know.
yeah. I mean, I definitely know that it's important for me. That's why I have so many rules and parameters around my life because I have girls. So, you know, as far as dating, not having men in the house that aren't, that aren't my husband or, you know what I mean? And then also just working very hard and diligent, even if you don't have that support. Because when I got divorced, not having that support, I had to reinvent myself. So showing them the strength of a woman, even after relationships, because men have that inherently. They're like, listen, I got to get it. But a lot of times women feel a little helpless, especially in the old, the old stereotypes, like you got to have a man to do. No, they see my mom. Listen, I posted something the other day. It said, if I don't have it today, I'm a hustler. Guaranteed, I'm going to have it figured out by tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I have that never give up attitude. Like I've been through things, but my kids have never missed a beat. They always have had, and they're like, dang, my mom is a go-getter. So yeah, I think the example that I lead is like, make sure that you're accountable to yourself. Make sure that you are good to the people around you, and just make sure you stay positive. I stay positive. I be like, listen, life is amazing, and it's going to give you whatever you put into it. So I put positive energy out there, and so far, so good. That's all I can say.
Yes.
And you don't tolerate that negativity because you know what? I'm allergic to bullshit. I'm allergic to negativity. I will flare up, and you don't want to see me flare up. Like, nah, I ain't got that. I don't that's not allowed in my house.
That's why I don't let people in my house because of that. I'm like,
Yes.
I like my peace, and I got a piece. So it's
Peace is
two
priceless.
pieces in here.
You can't buy it. So you got to protect it. When you have it, you got to protect it.
Peace of mind, and I got a piece, a tool. It's a,
You know, Smith & Wesson, baby, 38 special. What?
I'm only serious.
Hey, this one right here. It's a Taurus. So if you want to meet my Taurus, just let me know. It holds 9 bullets.
That's so funny. I say that jokingly, but I'm only serious. I mean, I'm only
Really serious.
Like, try me.
You think I'm playing?
Try
Oh,
me.
Watch
yeah.
me.
We do not promote violence.
We're not promoting
I
violence,
will,
but us
promote,
as
I will
women,
promote and protect our family.
yeah, as women in these
Right.
crazy days and ages right now, like there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody needs one, or go take a class or something
Yes.
to protect
Yes.
yourself, because right now they are doing a lot of kidnapping, trafficking, and you
Yes.
got to be prepared. I just
Yes.
saw like on the thing the other day, this girl was going to her boyfriend's house, and the boyfriend looking from outside the window, which is kind of suspect to me anyways, because he's looking outside the window and he's calling the cops. Somebody's kidnapping my girlfriend from outside his window, and he's taping it. And the nigga pulled her in the car and like
The
put her
what?
in the car. And then they found the girl the next day dead up the street in the canal somewhere, like his
Something
girlfriend.
tells me the boyfriend has something to do with this.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just weird. But there is a lot of things that happen like that. Like,
Yeah.
you got to be prepared. Somebody grab me, you better fight like it's your last fight. I'm not getting in nobody's card like without like
The whole neighborhood
I was-
is there.
And I was a corrections officer for a while, and
That's right.
I'm telling you, I was at a violent sexual predator camp. That's where I was. And when I tell you the stories, yes, you have to protect yourself.
Yeah.
And what they love victims who look you look like a victim. So when you walk around and you're by yourself, or they look for the weak, the week. So
Yeah.
and they pray on it. So I saw that firsthand, and I'm telling you,
That's why when they be looking at. That's why when they be looking at me, I be like, "What the fuck you looking at?"
Yeah. No, that's true. You have to.
You know,
I be
you're
like,
not
"Jacob,
easy.
I see you."
Yes,
I-
exactly.
I
the
get
same
messed
way.
up. Be like, you want to take a picture? It'll last you longer, damn it.
Yes,
Listen.
exactly.
I'm like, you looking at the wrong one today. You looking at the wrong one.
No, you got the right one.
So you want to really like get them good? I learned this. So they looking at you like, ooh, mommy, da da da, and then you turn around, you're like, oh my goodness, what you want? And you start scratching your head, you start scratching your toe, you start doing shit like, oh my
But girl,
God,
these guys are crazy nowadays. This
You guys are
guy,
crazy. So they just leave you alone.
yeah, but
Your
these people are crazy nowadays. If they,
that works. Try it. Look crazy. Just practice in the mirror. Give me your craziest
well,
face.
we'll try that. But like, I know, like, it's
I got
just
myself
crazy
confused.
nowadays.
I'm
Like, if you don't want to talk, like, if a guy tries to talk to you and you don't want to talk to them, you're like, it's scared to say no now because the girl the other day, he done smacked her in the face because she didn't want to give her number. Like, guys are just beastly out there. Girls got to protect themselves. They really do. Like,
that's why
there's
I go to
crazy people out there, and these guys don't care if you married, you got kids with you. Some guys don't care about none of that. They just disrespectful.
Me and my girlfriend put our 12-year-olds in the defensive class, defensive training. We put them in that because of the fact that they're snatching little girls so much. So they have the core. They teach them defensive moves, the same thing I learned in corrections. And then I also have my book from because I was a part. I love it. I love all parts of that. So
I just wanted to make a point, that we are saying, there's a lot of men and there's a lot of that. And I actually have a story. When I was 14 years old, I got chased by a woman, and later on I was like, what could she do to me? God only knows, I mean.
Well, she was probably trying to kidnap you. She was trying to kidnap you for a lot of women work for the men. Yeah.
So even to this day, I mean, like before I get home, I'm like going around the block at least 3 times because I'm gonna make sure nobody's following me. I mean, I have my own little protocols because you just never know. You gotta have cameras. You gotta stay strapped.
I got 5 cameras around my house.
I got cameras in my house. I mean, bullets with people's name on it.
Yeah,
you're gonna be found. There's no way of hiding.
Yeah, no, there's not. Now just like what you say, nowadays you just can't trust nobody. So
I don't trust it. I don't trust you, fool. You can't come to my house. No, it's no.
I don't trust you, and I definitely don't trust you around my kid at all.
Not at all. Don't worry about it, sir. It's a no. Yeah.
I'm sorry. How tall, how heavy. Take your ass.
And you try to touch my babies, you will be fed to the gators.
I'm one of those moms that you ain't gonna see on TV. That's gonna be like, oh, the person got arrested, and the mom is like, no. You're going to see me in jail too.
She in jail too. She under the jail.
I will see you there.
You ain't going to get the chance to get arrested. You mess with my kid. No.
That's the easy route. You got to deal with me. No.
And I'll be sitting in there happy. I wouldn't mind. Like, do not
play my kid. Mama bear. That's that mama bear. That Mama Mo. It's real.
That's the Mama Mo right there.
Everybody knows. They're like, you want to see some crazy? Talk about or mess with her kid. Yeah.
That's it. Exactly.
Anyway. Or my mom.
Yeah.
Like somebody messes with my mom, boy, you'll see the devil out of me.
Yeah.
Like that is no joke. I mean, I can laugh, I can be this, I can be easygoing.
Is that what you did, Monique? You was talking about her mama that time?
I don't care.
What? I didn't know that.
I said, was Monique talking about your mama that time you wanted to beat her up?
Oh, you beat me up. You want to beat me up. That's a lie.
No, but then I'm the freaking chihuahua all barking, did nothing. He
was like, I don't want to fight. I just want to talk trash and throw chocolates.
That's what I do. I love my mom, but when they want to fight, I'm like, deuces.
I black out and I just go out. I'm sorry, I don't remember what happened.
Like me too. I don't even like. I
I
black
don't
out.
argue.
You come in my space time
Right,
and that
that's
stuff.
it. I don't argue. It's over.
That's it.
I just act. I can't say I'm done. It's like
Exactly.
it's a what's it called, a reflex, you know? It's like I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
It's natural.
And it is
It's
a
natural.
blackout. I think that's what happens to me. I just black
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
It's weird for me. Even MVP made a comment like, "You're Costa Rican. You've never been in a fight." I'm like, "What the hell is that supposed to mean?" I'm a lover and a runner.
I'm a lover too, but I can be a fighter.
I'm a
just
track
as
A
much.
star.
lover and a runner.
I'm a runner. I'm a track star. Hey, if it gets hard.
Hey, but at least she knows what it is. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? She
right.
knows what it is.
Right.
Yeah. No shame. No shame
Yeah.
here whatsoever.
I
But
get
she does got some bullets with the names on it, so she
Exactly.
good. She got
Listen,
some
I did
protection.
all my fighting with when I was growing up. I was the only niece in 17 boys. You know what kind of fights I got into? I don't want to fight nobody else. I got beat out.
Yeah, I
I got scars.
And you don't want to mess up these nails either, you know?
Hey,
Yes, beautiful. You look good. You look well.
But I'm ready to fight. Let's go.
girl, I'm dealing with people's glasses now.
You
Right?
gotta-
My nails gotta be like, they can be looking at you like, "Dang, did you fix your car today?"
PSA, we are lovers. We are not fighters.
I know, we're just messing.
We are
We
not
could be
fighters.
we could be lovers, but we will fight if we need to. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put the
Progressive
balls.
okay? Yeah.
Don't just that button.
Just pick and choose which side you
Ooh.
want to see.
Exactly.
All right, ladies. Well, it's been real, and we have to raise it up because it's about that time.
Oh, it's about that time.
episode.
We raise our hands. Hey.
And then I
everybody.
need to see you guys.
Yes, for sure.
Like
I know.
it's distance.
It's
The next
It's been
episode, you better
busy.
be right here in person or somewhere else. We better be touching
Yes.
each other.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Love you
We are gonna
guys.
make it happen. We love you.
Happy Labor
Thank you.
Day.
To the next
Bye.
episode. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.